Oh
my gosh.
You didn't even press it. Good morning and welcome back to the daily vlog. And today we're having a bit of a chill day. We're having our little breakfast, a little blueberry muffin, sausage butty, and a cup of tea with a gorgeous view. Anybody wondering? We are just upstairs, so there's an upstairs bit, and the landlords have said whilst they're away, we're allowed to come upstairs and chill out and have a little bit of brekkie whenever we want to. Today is one of those days. Thank you very much, Gordy and Sue, because that is stunning view.
But
this bit in particular. Little face.
But today we are planning to try something really new. Ooh. It's Australia's first ever self-serve chip shop in Noosa.
Yeah.
We've heard. So we did do a photo shoot with these guys before they opened.
Yes.
It was our super secret project for anyone that watches regular, but we've not seen these guys open.
Nope.
We've seen queues down Hastings Street.
They've been chock-a-block. Now, we know the guys personally from the shoot, but today we're just going down separately as a customer with the vlog, and we're going to try it as it is Australia's first self-serving chip place. Now, chip shop, yeah, hot chip place. And you put the kind of chips into like what looks like what would you call those old machines? I don't know, like the yeah, like the Las Vegas like gambling machines. I don't know. You guys know what we mean when we do. You pull the lever and then like chips come out basically. And then you take your chips and you can choose whatever toppings on like kind of a counter similar to Subway or, you know, other kind of establishments like that. So, quite excited to try it. Australia's first. It is in Noosa. We're going to meet our good friend Diana, Picco's new love, wherever he is. I don't know where he is. Picco, we're going to meet Diana, your true love. So, once we've met Diana, she's just finished work in Noosa, and we're going to go for a little bit of a gorgeous swim. Always has to be gorgeous with me. Has to be little and has to be gorgeous and cute. Those are the things that we say. But I'm very excited to do it. We're going to go down to Noosa Split. The kids are off, so Noosa is going to be chock-a-block, but we're going to have a good time. If you're not following us on Instagram, be sure to follow us. Instagram down here in the screen below. Go and check it out. It should be in the description of this video. Give us a follow on there. We do put our updates on there a little bit sooner than we do on YouTube as we're progressing through our days, so you see things a bit sooner if you want to. Easier to message us on there as well. Comments can get lost on the YouTube videos sometimes. So there is a little heads up. Apart from that, subscribe if you've never subscribed. Completely free, just means our videos pop up. And without any further ado, let's eat this brekkie and get going with the day. Ooh, nearly had a big seaweed. My big seaweed had all in my food. Yummy. We're trying to eat our breakfast and you are being nasty to that little beetle over there. He's not actually doing anything nasty to it. He's just really intrigued by it. He keeps going over to it, but I know sometimes these little beetles can let out like a smell or an aroma, so I'm just a bit worried about him going up to it too close. Look at this little dude. He's trying to burrow in, but I don't think he realises that it's all varnished wood and not a little gap for him to squeeze through. Sorry, little dude. And, of course, somebody can't stand the attention not being on him. So, as he's heard me talking to the beetle... Hi. Why was you harassing this beetle? Why are you giving me side-eye? Why are you giving me side-eye? Hey, Picco? Come on, silly boy. Come on, just come away from him. Leave him alone. We have now arrived at Noosa. I've just done my mouth warm up before I started speaking, so I don't know whether that was in the shop. But we've arrived at Noosa now, walking with the gang, and something I wanted to include in the video, but didn't manage to the other day, is Diana cutting Picco's little mullet. He had a little mullet in the breakaway that we had, and she did a fantastic job, and she's given him an amazing trim. But Diana, you actually did a British and an Aussie version, so I want people to go and check out these amazing accents. Honestly, the linguist,
it's fair.
It's good. It's incredible. Give it a watch.
Now, Picco, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut. We're going to cut this bit. Just cut this bit here. But stick with me, as it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Unreal.
Look, look guys.
What are we looking at?
How close is that? That is not far at all.
Oh my gosh, you are so fluffy. You look like Picco. You got the same hair.
You look like a little Picco bird. Oh, look, Peaks. He's got a little worm or a grub. Picco, look, it's a friend. Oh. They do seem to be really they seem to be quite accustomed to people in Noosa. Yeah, quite tame, quite domesticated, I would say.
Yeah.
In comparison to other kookaburras, like they're quite low down and
Yes, they are.
yeah.
Yeah, because usually they'll sit on like higher
Yeah, remember when we came with your mum and there was just 2 on a little branch beside the path?
Yeah.
I say remember, it was only like 2 weeks ago.
Dad was like, don't film yet. Rubbish. Go and sit under the bench. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, if it's any consolation, we got all the way to Western Australia and it started absolutely wasn't it down. And it hadn't rained in 5 months, so I think we're the problem, Diana. Oh, thank you.
And it was so nice to see you guys.
It's been lovely to see you.
And you're just as good looking and nice as you are on camera. You guys make our day.
Oh, you make ours coming over and saying that. Thank you so much.
That's cute.
So we're wrapping up now at Noosa Spit, and there is a potential we might not get a dip today. So the lady who we've just spoke to who passed us, she said the weather is meaning that it's not the best for a dip. It's a little bit mucky, a little bit murky, and not really nice swimming conditions. Bit of a shame, I don't think we can do the main beach whilst we have Picco. That being said, all is not lost. The main focus of today's video was going try and chip and mix. These guys, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, first of their kind, and we've heard they were quite busy the other day. We went past before and they weren't as busy. So it'd be pretty cool to try Australia's first ever self-serving chip shop.
Here we are outside the shop. Now today, luckily, it's not too busy. We have seen it on the news that there's been a queue all the way down the street. So I'm glad that's not the case today. So let's go in and see what's going on. Picco is ready in his bag. We're hoping that the chip shop will let us in. With Picco, we'll see.
You might not even know he's there. That's the best.
That's the idea, isn't it? Let's check it out. Going into chip and mix. I love the branding in this place. Like it's really high and brightly lit. Oh, look, the machines are like fitted into the wall now. Ooh, okay. So the idea is you pull the lever, or the lever, should I say? Lever. And you get your chips. So they've got classic chips and sweet potato fries. So the classic chips, is that going to be the hand cut chips, I reckon?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Maybe they struggled to get English chips in. Just a teddy bear, it's just a teddy.
Got our container. Diana, are you getting one?
You're going to give it a try? Sweet potato.
Right.
Oh
my gosh.
You didn't even press it. They're firing at you. Look at that. So you literally pull the lever. I think you've got to hold it.
Hold it.
Wish for chips.
Got to put it on the yellow.
Look at that though, that is so cool. And the chips just come from a little hidden passage. Oh my god, you're coming through thick and fast.
I didn't even do it, it just came out. These are just regular Aussie chips, but I thought they had prawn chips, so maybe not. That's fine.
Maybe not yet. Yeah.
Chips, maybe.
That might be an expansion.
Yeah. Chicken salt, go get them. Thank you very
Look at that. Bit of chicken salt on them. What else are you getting? So you've got some meat options. You've got some pulled beef, slow cut pulled pork. The gravy's just been taken away. I know you like gravy. We've got queso, beans and chips. That's the most British thing you've ever wanted. Katsu curry sauce, cheese blend, crispy onions, sour cream, more cheese. It's quite a good selection. It's interesting. Really interesting. These countertops are heated to keep the food warm, which is a pretty cool concept. I like it. So we've got cauliflower poppers.
Should we just get chips and beans?
Are you getting chips and beans? And cheese?
The cheese has got to melt though.
Maybe mix the beans, the ones at the bottom might be hot. I'll scoop from the bottom.
Good thinking.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept. The first of its kind. So there's a lot of, like you said, advancements I'm guessing that will be made in the near future, but as a concept, you've got to love people pushing the boat out and trying something new. I love it. Diana's going for it all. Look at that. It's a mixed medley of goodies and goodness. That's a little bit more than expected. At least you're not a vampire. She's just poured garlic salt everywhere on it. Now she's coming in.
This is a British meal this time.
That is British hearty food right there. That is somewhat disgusting, but very British. No taste buds, just stodge.
It's very hard to tell because we want to inspire creativity for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
And that they be daring and bold enough to try something different that they've never ever tasted before.
Love
And
that.
most importantly, to inspire their own creativity in their own dreams, have a little sprinkle of fairy dust come in and then follow it like 100%.
Love that.
Literally, that's 4 of us. Boom.
Amazing.
But we all had totally different skill sets and like we could,
So-
3 couldn't have done without the 4 and so on. But pommy chips, you got to bring pommy chips to Australia. Proper pommy chips. And Josh is absolutely mastered.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I know he said he was going to try and get them in, so it's amazing to see that they are
No,
in.
he's
but
doing it all on site. Hand
love
cut,
it.
everything.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Commitment. What's it like upstairs? I didn't realise. We've not been upstairs. Do you want to? Should we grab the? Do you want to grab these first? We've not grabbed them yet.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. So it works off a scale system, which is pretty cool. And then just get your little payment in, and voila, there's your chips. How cool is that?
I didn't know they had like a seating area.
I just thought it was a come in and take and go, but look at this. A lot of little poem of chips. Oh wow, the bush turkey chips. And this is gorgeous upstairs. Really slick design. How nice is that?
Got our chips now in the seating area. I think it's time to give them a try. So what did you get in yours exactly, Diana?
Got sweet potato, guacamole, sour cream, and some little bit of chicken.
Very nice.
And Cody went full British.
Full British. Picco is wanting some chippies. You are not allowed any chippies, mister. No. Look at him in his bag. Looking all cute.
Just had a drink. Ooh, nom, nom, nom.
So that has been our roundup on trying the chip and mix shop. These guys were pretty good. If you are in Noosa at any point, I would go in and try these guys because they are pretty good. There's lots of different toppings to choose from, and they do have classic chips and what they call pommy chips available, which is the hand-cut chips. Today the machine is down, unfortunately, because it's been working so damn hard. But other than that, I think it's going to be up and running for you to try.
Aye.
Anyway, so I look it up right now.
We're chilling out just by the beach. Little man is loving a little scratch in the bag. Look at that. He's falling asleep. Sadly, Noosa Main Beach is not dog friendly, but Diana and Cody are shooting down. They're going to go for a little dip themselves. They can get a nice little swim in. Usually it's me who gets the opportunity, so I said I'll wait on dog duty.
I think after a dip that me and Diana just had, it's time for an ice cream. Now, we've never been to this ice cream shop before, but Diana reckons that this is pretty damn good. So let's go and see what flavours they've got. Ooh. I can already see some really unique flavours. There's a blueberry yoghurt, which looks pretty good. Ooh, chocolate truffle. I'll have the pistachio and the blueberry yoghurt, please. Yeah, thank you. Everyone loving Picco. Right, so I've got mine. I think we're all going to give it a try. I got the blueberry yoghurt and the pistachio. What did you get? The cinnamon
and milk and cream.
Milk and cream. Ooh, exciting.
Pistachio. Cody looks very serious. I'll hold this one whilst you can
Beautiful.
try your pistachio. Do you want to try it?
What, mine?
Yeah.
Is it good? What do you normally go for?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Ben
Well,
and Jerry's?
that's milk and cream, so that's halfway.
And I'll try the cinnamon.
That one's cinnamon.
I'll try the cinnamon. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good pistachio.
Is that a good pistachio?
Yeah.
I'm not usually a muncher of pistachio.
Cinnamon's nice.
Cinnamon's good.
I will come back here. That is a good ice cream.
Thank you for the recommendation. I've not tried it yet because I've got one hand on the camera and one hand here. I could take a little nib. So that's a milk and cream. Oh my goodness. That's really good.
Is that nice?
Try that. So that's just milk and cream.
Nice.
Really nice little ice cream. You know where it is now, guys. Going to this place. Matissimo, I think is the name of it. My Italian isn't on point. But
Massimo's. Massimo's.
I think at this point, if I just say things wrong just to wind people up, but I promise you, it is just the dyslexia. It's not intentional. Look at this rain. Oh my goodness. It literally comes out of nowhere. That glorious sunny day, I promise you, we are still on that same day right now. But we've just got back home and look at it. I love it how much the weather can change. 1 minute, that glorious sunshine into, right, time for all the plants to have a shower. You never know what's round the corner. Love it to bits. How amazing does that spider cobweb look up there as well? Can you see that? In all the rain? That's majestic. But one thing that is quite exciting is...
we have officially set up our P.O Box!
Oh my goodness. So this has been a long time in the making, getting a P.O Box set up. We've been super busy, running here, there, left, right and centre. And we actually yesterday, on our non-filming day, went into the post office to have a discussion with the guys in there to make sure that a P.O Box was the right thing. We didn't want people sending stuff to us and then it getting refused. So on screen now is the P.O Box. I will now start putting it in the description of videos. Every video will have that going forward. So if you do ever want to send us something, you're more than welcome to. We know that Derv13, I think Dave is his name. Dave, you've commented a few times and you've been asking us to get one set up for a good while. So this is mainly for you, my friend. I hope we've appeased you. We've set one up. It took us a while and I apologise it took us so long. So thank you very much for your lovely comments. We've had a few people message us asking to send us things. So this on screen now is the P.O Box going forward, like I said, in every description. So if you don't want to send anything this video, maybe in future videos, it will be in the description. So quite exciting news, a pretty cool day overall. What did you think of the chip place as well? We didn't really discuss it, did we?
Yeah, obviously when a restaurant opens or a place opens and it's brand new, they've got to work through things for it to get like right. So I'm sure if you live in Noosa, I would recommend going if you live in the local area on the Sunshine Coast. But maybe give it a couple of weeks, let them get over the little teething problems.
We know the guys, so like you said, we did a photo shoot with them separate to this vlog. We just did a photo shoot with them to help them with some pictures for their website. And we know the guys behind it really do have a passion, and they're only young and they're so ambitious and they've got a lot of passion for what they're doing. And when you see somebody with that passion, you really do want them to succeed.
You do.
The only thing is, obviously, we know that a lot of people in groups have said that the cost is quite high. So we understand if it's not your cup of tea, it's not something you're wanting to do, no pressure. But we understand a lot of tourists and people who want to go and try. The first ever self-serving chip station is now open in Noosa, which is pretty cool. Down the road from us. The guys who run it are lovely people as well. So we wanted to say that on that side of things. But with that all being said, I had a pretty cool experience there. I look forward to seeing how it progresses, how it changes. They'll line out certain things, as Cody mentioned. They'll be very popular for the start as they've just opened. Things like this should be pushed up and promoted, like things that are pushing the boundaries, trying new things. You know, some stuff might stick, some stuff might not. But this is the way for like this kind of creative... Like these kind of creative ideas help spur on other creatives and other new interests and new things to come to the forefront. It might be a bit deep, but I know it's just a chip place. But like you said, by instantly kind of poo-pooing a place like this and pushing them down and not giving them a chance, it is a bit of a shame. So we know a few people in groups have said that you're entitled to your opinion, but overall, we enjoyed the place. We know the guys who run it are lovely, and like I said, price might be a bit high, but as a one-off, a lovely little spot to go to. I think, as I mentioned, apart from this rain and me maybe going for a little dip, I think that's our day wrapped up.
I think that's our day wrapped up. So I think...
Been a fantastic little day though, hasn't it?
It's been a really good day. High five.
High five.
It's been a really fun afternoon. And we just want to say a big thank you to the members. You guys
Show your names
wonderful.
on the screen.
Make sure to like, make sure to leave a comment. We do try and get back to all our comments. And do send us an Instagram message because I do try and get back to them as well. And they're a little bit more personal, a little bit more easy to manage. But other than that, we'll see you next one.
Adios. Bye.